Hey, 8th grade, this video is to go along with 412, linear equations and two variables. This is a lesson we did in class, and I find that a lot of students have struggled with it. I think that the biggest issue is that you don't know where to start, but you're forgetting everything we've been doing in class so far. Here we have a linear equation with two variables. The directions said, find 5 solutions and plot the solutions on a coordinate plane. So let's think about it. What do I need to do? I need to find ordered pairs that are going to allow me to graph this. So we're going to need x values and y values. Now I get to decide. Do I want to solve for y? Do I want to solve for x? Since this equation has a coefficient with y, let's solve for x. Now I got to consider, what am I going to want to multiply by with my 3 halves? So let's use multiples of 2. So for my y equals 2, I've substituted it into my equation. So that gives me x minus 2 times 3 is 6, divided by 2 is 3, equals negative 2. I'm going to add 3 to both sides. X equals 1. That's really as simple as it is. You get to choose either your x values and solve it out, or your y values and solve it out. I have so many students getting stuck and they're like, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to do, I can't do this, it's too hard. It's really not that complicated. You would then continue to do it for the 4 value. Let's solve it when y equals 4. So bring down my x, minus 4 times 3 is 12, divided by 2 is 6, equals negative 2. Well, I don't want x minus 6, I want just x. I'm going to add 6 back to both sides, and x equals 4. Let's do the 6. Bring down my x. 6 times 3 is 18, divided by 2 is 9, equals 2. I don't want x minus 9, I want x all by itself. And give me 7. Okay, now at this point, you can see my pattern that's happening over here on the left. From y, we each keep adding 2. X, we keep adding 3. So let's make a prediction, because we would have an 8 here, and then 10 would be my next ordered pair, and then for y, 10, x would be 13, and so on. At this point, you've got plenty of ordered pairs. You can graph it. This is what you're going to do for every single one of these equations. So here's what we should take away from this video. First, you're going to choose to solve for x or y. You want to solve for whatever value does not have a coefficient with it. Make it much easier. And then 2, choose values that will operate easily. I chose 2, 4, and 6 because I knew that they were common multiples of my denominator. Always use common multiples of the denominator, because then you will be working with whole numbers instead of fractions.